Hey guys, this is Lloyd. I'm back. I'm going to show you how to buy your first cryptocurrency. We're doing this a little different. I'm kind of in the middle of nowhere, and last night's attempt at going live, I'm not even sure that streamed very well. So hopefully that answered some of your questions about what is a Bitcoin and how it works. Now we're going to run through quick how to buy your first if you are interested. If you look at the markets, they have rebounded. Everybody was shouting and hollering about it's the great crypto crash, and I knew it was just a bunch of hype in both directions. A bunch of hype up, a bunch of hype down. I'm not worried, because if you look at this chart, this is our 30-day chart. Look at this nice straight line from where we started to where we are. All of this was kind of sense. All of this was hype. This was hype down. Hype way up to our peak and back down. So we're kind of on a fairly steady path, and I'm really honestly not too worried about Bitcoin going anywhere and the rest of the cryptos in the future. They're all rebounding steadily. So we're not trying to day trade, and keep in mind that I am not a pro. I'm just a dude who's been doing a little bit of homework, and I'm sharing it with you. So that said, on to where we're going to buy our first Bitcoins. Now, you don't have to buy Bitcoin. Honestly, Bitcoin isn't my favorite, but that's where we start. And I would appreciate, as you're setting up, we'll post it in the comments as well. It's each of us a few dollars if you use the link that is right down here, and I will post it so you can cut and paste it. And let's see, we are looking for Coinbase. Coinbase is where you're going to set up an account. I'm not going to walk you through those details. It's as easy as setting up an email account. You put in your email address, you maybe click a couple verifications, and it says set up your funding. You're going to enter a credit card or bank account info. And word of warning, or just something to be aware of, if you go to purchase with your bank account, there's going to be probably a 5-day hold. That is just how long it takes ACH to work. And you will be locked into your purchase price. So whether it goes up or down, or if you decide you need to move your money in between then, you won't be able to. So it has worked out for me. I've been purchasing with the credit card options. It's a couple percent greater fees to buy, but you are able to pretty much instantly purchase and then move your funds. Okay. So I'm going to run you through a buy. This is Coinbase. You've clicked my link. You've signed up. Fantastic. You follow their instructions to set up a purchase method, and this is your dashboard. You're going to go to buy, sell. You can click on all your accounts. I don't have almost anything here. Most of my stuff is over on actually in wallets, or another account I use for trading. But Coinbase is where I buy my stuff, and then I move it for trading or storage. You can click here, so buy, sell. You can buy any of these. Now, I am going to make a small purchase now for your benefit and mine, just for an example. But I'm going to buy Ethereum because, one, Bitcoin, none of these are my favorite. My favorite right now is Ripple. I'm going to buy a few more Ripple coins. And I will walk you through the rest of that shortly. But right now I'm going to buy some Ethereum because I can trade Ethereum directly for Ripple on my other site. So I need to transfer Ethereum from this account to my Ethereum account on the other site. I'm going to do it with Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo. These are my choices. I guess I'll stick with my Chase account. And I'm just going to buy a small amount of Ethereum. Let's go with 20 bucks. 20 bucks US dollars is going to give me 0.024 blah 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 Ethereum. And I'm going to buy it. It's going to be this easy. I get a chance to confirm. Actually, I need to cancel because I almost made a mistake and used my Chase checking account. I need to use my Chase debit card. This is what I was just warning you about. Buy Ethereum instantly. Now, if I click here, click confirm. Now this explains a little bit of fees. So you saw that it was as simple as entering how many US dollars worth of Ethereum I wanted to purchase. and selecting the correct payment method. I almost made a mistake and was going to have to sit and wait a week. I've already got a couple of transactions pending because I did that mistake earlier, so be careful. If you want your funds instantly, as I do right now, make sure you use your debit or credit card. And go to my dashboard, my accounts, and you can see the Ethereum that I just purchased, minus the fees. And yeah, there's a couple of fees to get in, but once you're in and you're trading on a real exchange, it's not so bad. If your intention is to stay within Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, or Litecoin, you can be done. You can do your purchases right here and you can walk away. Although I do recommend moving if you're going to purchase a significant amount and store it for long term to get into a different dedicated wallet. There are different security options. But Coinbase is pretty good as far as exchanges go and in security. Coinbase and Binance. If you want to purchase Ripple, which is what I intend to do with this Ethereum, I'm going to come back in just a minute after I do some logging on to my Binance account. I'm going to come back and do another quick video on how to transfer from Coinbase to Binance, and then how to make my first exchange, how I can trade this Ethereum for Ripple, which is what I intend to do, or some other coin if that's your desire. So I do recommend you can trade either Ethereum or Bitcoin for Ripple on the Binance exchange, but be advised that Bitcoin is much slower. If I transfer this Ethereum, just the way the technology works, it may take a few minutes for it to get over there, maybe as much as 20 minutes. If I transfer Bitcoin, man, the servers have been backlogged, and it is a slow and expensive, a fee-heavy process. So you're going to pay a bunch more just to make this transfer of Bitcoin. Ethereum, not so much, and Bitcoin you can be waiting for hours. I made those mistakes. I'm just trying to save you from making the same mistakes. So if you intend to transfer to another exchange, in exchange for other currencies, I recommend Ethereum if you want to go with Ripple. If you want some other currency, that maybe we haven't talked about, you might be able to do it with Litecoin, but Ethereum is pretty, they have a lot of good pairings with Ethereum over on Binance. So that said, this video is done. I will be back in a few to do another.